What's up guys, Reese here, and I'm not even gonna pretend that I'm not playing Stick RPG 2. I love this game. In my day, it was just so full of anxiety that I figured this is the only game I really even want to play anymore. Basically, the premise of today's video is I'm gonna be talking about Leafy. That's not what was giving me anxiety. Don't worry, guys. I'm sure I'll be fine tomorrow. Anyway, the purpose though is Leafy, and we're gonna focus on Leafy. So, as some of you may or may not know, he got terminated today. And if you don't know who Leafy was, you might be living under a rock. But he kind of made fun of people, and that's pretty funny. I enjoyed his content a lot, but he got terminated today, and it didn't really make sense to me. And then I kind of realized this whole situation with him and Pokimane is almost like that Dead Kennedy song, Pull My Strings. Like, in the song, they basically, this wasn't in the song too, this was like actual what happened. They basically were going to go play a New Wave thing, and whoever booked them did not know they were New Wave. And they were like, oh, this whole genre isn't really about, the music or the artist. It's more about, being a business person, just doing whatever it takes to sell songs, like, not even really singing what you care about, just doing whatever gets you the dollar. And I feel like that's really applicable to today on YouTube, which is weird because the song was definitely from the 80s, and it's weird to think that's applicable to now, because if you think about it, with the whole Leafy versus Pokimane thing, it's pretty obvious the entire reason he got taken down was something to do with Pokimane. Now, I'm not saying Pokimane herself directly said, hey, we need to delete Leafy. She could have not. I don't know. I'm not even gonna address that because I do not have any evidence to support that. But what I do have any claims, and I'm not even gonna say this is evidence, just more of a claim, and it's pretty self-evident that this whole thing started after he started making those Pokimane videos, which was really a weird contrast considering in 2016, even 2017, he had a lot more edge and was definitely a lot less YouTube friendly, a lot less terms of service friendly back then. But it's pretty obvious that Pokimane's following, or tier 3 subs, as a lot of people on YouTube refer to them as, flagged all of Leafy's videos, and it's pretty obvious that they did that, considering videos that got taken down first before his channel got just completely terminated were the Pokimane ones. So it's pretty obvious whoever, had the entire, not even the entire, but whoever had a major driving force in Leafy's termination strongly liked Pokimane, was definitely on Pokimane's side. And that kind of brings me to my next point of when did YouTube really become more about corporations? Like I said, you're comparing it to the Dead Kennedy song where everything's more about business than it is about the arts or the creation of content. There's that meme going around of Pokimane saying the phrase, "I'd like to see my logo on that one." And it's really that, it's literally her logo, because she's becoming more of a corporation than a creator at this point. Look at BuzzFeed, alright, they create content, but in the end of the day, they're a corporation looking for just money. They're whatever gets them views, whatever gets them money, that's what they'll do, alright? And it's applicable to any corporation on YouTube, not just BuzzFeed or Pokimane. Literally everybody that kind of more identifies as a corporation. Anyone who's alright, yeah, we need to be very official. This is YouTube. This is the big thing. I remember when YouTube used to be just anyone with a camera who just would film whatever they wanted and they just have fun with it. And honestly, I don't even see that happening anymore, because every time I log onto YouTube, it's kind of just more and more of these people almost becoming their own business. And they take themselves so seriously. They take themselves almost like an actual brand registered by the the Triple B, which honestly they're not, because it's a YouTube channel on the internet. But it's become to this point where it's they don't make content that they want to make. It's becoming this thing where they make content that would get them money or views or subscribers or whatever the current thing that they want is. I'm not gonna lie, my last 2 videos complete flopped, but I don't care, because I found it funny to mess around on the wiki for the goldfish Pepperidge Farm character things. That was funny to me. I only got less than I think 25% of what I usually get for views, and I was okay with that. Escape Brains, that one did well, but I genuinely enjoyed making escape brains. Hanging out with my friends, that is genuinely enjoyable. And at the end of the day, I'm just going to post whatever I want. Whatever brings me direct and immediate joy and gratification, I will make into a video. Like this, obviously I'm going to get more views because I put Leafy in the title. But I feel like I'm going to, I would make this regardless Alright, like this was something that's been on my mind for a while, and I feel like the entire Leafy getting banned thing was kind of the driving force for me making this video. Another thing that I would, speaking of Leafy, is that is he going to come back? And what's the whole, situation with that one? And honestly, I really hope he does come back. And do I think he's going to come back? I really hope so. Like, obviously, I was a big fan of his. I hope he comes back. And, from a business standpoint, I'd see why YouTube was like, okay, this is very problematic. Let's ban him temporarily and get the whole thing sorted out. But it still seems like a very horrible idea on paper to, ban somebody until you get everything sorted out. And YouTube didn't make any claims on this yet either. But I also think, maybe they'll, like, check it out. Because I know somebody who got their channel banned for absolutely no reason. Like, my sister, she uploaded one video and got banned for, like, spamming videos or something. And then, like, a day later, she got it appealed. And obviously, Leafy's only been down for like half a day, so honestly, he's probably going to be back by the time this video goes up, unless I post it like tonight, which, let's be real, my editing skills are pretty trash, so I probably will get it up tonight. But at the end of the day, though, it's like, I keep quoting songs that nobody probably knows about, but it's like this song by a band called No Cash, one of the lines is, it's Gasoline, by the way, is, do what makes you happy, not for money or attention. And at the end of the day, that's what I feel like YouTube should really be about. Like, okay, great, you got views, you got subs, you got money, but you really happy with what you did? Like, can you say that you would rather make like that video? Would you rather do what you did in that video than do anything else? And obviously, I'm going to sound hypocritical, because obviously I'd rather be, drawing or making music or skating with like AJ or Josh right now. But, it's 11 o'clock at night, so I have some justification in that. And like, this is the thing I'm passionate about. Like, I can genuinely say at the end of the day that this is a video I'm glad I made, regardless of how it does. I don't care if it gets 1 view and then like 300 dislikes. It literally breaks the entire algorithm possibilities. I don't care, because this was a video I was happy to make. And that's kind of the vibes I got from Leafy. Like, a lot of his videos were rants and tangents, kind of like what I'm doing now. It's just like, I could tell he kind of had like the enjoyable vibe, whereas Pokimane, and I'm not gonna even pretend I'm not picking sides or I'm not biased. I'm clearly on Leafy's side here, but I'm not trying to target Pokimane either. But I'm just saying, like, as an example, in Pokimane's videos, which I don't watch a lot of, so I could be horribly wrong on this, I don't know, but their reactions almost seemed like they were bored, like they were eating in half of them. And like, it just seemed like they were just doing random time-killing stuff, like almost like playing a mobile game. Like, you don't play a mobile game thinking, I'm going to achieve something by playing this mobile game. And you're like, oh, I have 5 minutes to kill on the subway, let me play this mobile game. That's almost what their channel felt like, but with like a slightly more like corporate vibe of, how can I like get views off this? And obviously, I'm hypocritical in a sense, because I really hope this gets views. If this gets views, I'd be ecstatic. If it doesn't, I'd still, feel pretty neutral about it. But the whole gist, the whole point of this video is I really hope Leafy, gets unbanned, gets unterminated, whatever it's called. Because at this point, it almost feels like YouTube is just morphing into like cable television. And I guarantee you somebody else already compared it to cable television. But when the whole, age restriction came along, it almost reminded me of that one King of the Hill, where it was like Bobby trying to like access that NASCAR event or something. It was like parental guidance required or something, and then YouTube started coming out, oh, you can't curse, demonetized, stuff like that. And it's like, man, this is really looking a lot like TV. That's essentially what YouTube is at this point, except everyone has a channel. Which is another weird thing, when there's 500 channels, that's another reference to music. Why would you, get really salty about one that disagrees with you, to the point where you would get as many people as you can to flag it? Anyway, guys, I just really hope Leafy comes back. I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, I hope your day goes better than mine was, at least. I'm probably gonna, chill out, take a nap or something after editing this video. I'll probably feel better tomorrow. I'll probably release an entire, like, series on Stick RPG 2, just because, like, honestly, this game has been one of the more fun ones I've played in forever. Anyway, yeah, hope Leafy comes back. Peace.